researcher to embark on a journey that would take me into the world of internet commerce and then deep into the world of social and digital media. And then one fine day I came across the above-mentioned quotation about smartphones. It occurred to me that the mobile phone was going to be perhaps the most profound and transformative source of impact on business and society we had seen. Between 2009 and 2016, research projects, industry consulting assignments, and other engagements on the topic of the mobile economy took me to many countries, among them Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Italy, the Netherlands, South Korea, and the United Kingdom, in a quest to understand what consumers do with their smartphones and how businesses can use that understanding to improve their products and services. I was struck by how similar consumers are across the world when it comes to their mobile phone usage behavior. Between the West and the East, between North America, Europe, and Asia, I expected major differences in consumers' interactions with brands on mobile devices. These regions are culturally very different after all. But I found very little variation. Smartphones have rapidly, universally, and permanently created a shift in people's wants and expectations from businesses. People are willing to exchange their information with businesses in exchange for relevant offers that generate concrete value for them. But it has to be done in a way that preserves consumer trust in businesses' use of their data. Therefore, businesses have an excellent opportunity to create value for their consumers, earn trust, and build a relationship through their interactions with consumers on the mobile device. This won't be a one-off event. It has to be a journey. I have benefited greatly from my interactions with my colleagues and other academic thought leaders during my academic research projects. I learned a tremendous amount from my meetings and conversations with senior corporate executives and startup founders across the globe during my corporate consulting projects. While teaching in many different executive education programs around the world, I acquired invaluable nuggets of wisdom from the participants who hailed from 5 continents. While keynoting conferences, I received indispensable feedback from many domain experts. During these sessions and meetings, I repeatedly encountered similar kinds of questions from the audience that had one common theme. What are the various factors that influence the world of mobile marketing, and how are they shaping the mobile economy? How can we unlock mobile marketing's vast potential? I then realized that there was a great deal of enthusiasm in people in wanting to see a book like this, one in which much of the existing academic work in this space comes together in an integrated manner. It was a non-trivial challenge. A mainstream book based on peer-reviewed academic articles not only needs to encompass the rigor of academic science, but also needs to be written in an interesting and accessible way. I was cognizant of the fact that the important insights from our academic studies should not get lost in translation or in technical scientific jargon. Presenting the most surprising, compelling, insightful, and actionable findings from the academic literature of the past 10 years or so with maximum clarity is my goal with this book. And I hope it comes across clearly to you, the reader. Genesis of the title, Tap. Consumers tap into their smartphones and swipe them, thereby creating a data trail. Businesses can then tap into, that is, draw upon this trail to predict our preferences and curate offers for us. This double entendre is the origin of the book's title. This two-way street creates a feeling of intimacy and connection. I am sure some of you have had an uplifting feeling when a marketing offer popped up out of nowhere at the right time and helped you. We attribute it to coincidence, karma, luck, or fate. Now imagine if those feelings occurred more frequently and reliably, but it wasn't coincidence, karma, or luck. It was all planned in advance, driven by data, curated just for you. That is the world I describe in this book, a world we should feel comfortable with and start getting excited about. Today's consumers get exposed to way too many irrelevant and redundant messages from firms.